What is up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingNews.com. Welcome back to Dudes Who Bet Daily. We're back for another week. We're here a little early. Magic's, he just schedules things when shows are supposed to get done. So, no, but we're doing it early today. Magic, what do you have on? What is that?
So I have a dentist appointment at 9 a.m. And a few years ago when I started going to this dentist, I was there so often because apparently if you don't go to the dentist for a few years and you have a diet that mostly consists of peanut M&Ms, it's not good for your teeth. I don't know if you knew this. I'm here to break some news to you. But I went so often that they have these orange protective glasses when they're doing work and stuff so that the lights don't bother your eyes. They gave me my own pair. Like it's kind of like an award for being, hey, you're our number one customer. Here's your own pair of orange safety glasses. So I have them out so that I remember to take them to my dentist appointment.
That's amazing. Okay. I didn't think that's what it was, but that's very cool. Well, congratulations on being the dentist's number one patient. That's fantastic.
We're best friends. We're good friends. We are on a texting basis. That's a true story.
Wow. Well, that's just,
he's also our age. I should say my age. You're quite a bit older than me, but he's my age.
Okay. Well, this is a great story.
Aren't you glad you moved it back half an hour so I could join you and you wouldn't have to be alone?
I could have said no, and I'd be at 11 o'clock alone. I could just knock it out, and that would be it. I could go off my day. Yeah, and we also learned that you and Heather are going to get married later in life. We heard that comment earlier. So, but no kids, of course. No, yeah. But yeah. All right. Well, before this gets way off the rails, let's thank God Papa Dude's not here today. Let's go to the games. We're going to go Maple Leafs and Bruins here. Bruins are minus 140. These two teams played a couple of nights ago. The Bruins got the best of them in Toronto. Total sets at 5.5. Where are you going, Magic?
I was looking at player props because I didn't have a strong feeling on this game. You can get Austin Matthews to score a goal tonight at plus 110. That feels like a pretty good number to get. He tends to show up big for big games, and it's a really big game tonight against the Bruins. You've got two teams that are 36 wins. They're still under 20 losses for the year. He'd only scored one goal in his last 5 games before last night's OT winner for Austin Matthews. So I think that maybe that's why the line is a little bit plus money like this. But Austin Matthews, one of the probably the second most dangerous goal scorer in the NHL behind Connor McDavid at plus money. It's like, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good prop. I do like that as well. I think, you're going to have a Leafs team that's kind of hungry, kind of try to bounce back tonight after losing to the Bruins the other night. The Leafs did come off of a win. They did win their last game. Give me the Bruins. I think they're going to beat them. I think the Leafs kind of got hot, and now they're kind of coming back down a little bit, where I think the Bruins are going to get going here. So I'll take the Bruins in this one as well. Got to put this one on here, the Blues and the Devils tonight. Devils sitting at minus 185. The total sits at 6.5. I've got a strong play on this. That's why I put it on the rundown. It's not the greatest of games. Magic, who do you like in this one?
I like the under on this one. I don't have a side either way. I do hope the Blues win this one, especially with the kind of plus money you're going to get on this. But New Jersey is averaging fewer than 3 goals per game scored since the All-Star break. That's not good. St. Louis, they're averaging in the last 13 games, they're averaging 2 3/4 goals. So this is something where it's shaping up to be like a 3-2, 3-1 kind of a game. Hopefully for St. Louis to win, but I'm going to take the under on this one.
I said I had a strong play and you stole it, so thanks.
Sorry.
That. No. I have I like the under. I agree with you. I have a specific under a goal and a half first period in this game. I really think this is a key play when the Blues are playing right now. Cashed it the last couple of nights. They've been on the road, and this is another one. The Blues can't generate any offense. Their top line is probably more like a third line, and then the rest of their guys are probably minor league type guys. So this is not a great Blues team offensively. They've done a good job to get to where they are, which is still not very good. But I go under a goal and a half here. Goaltending's been good. Defense has been good for the Blues. Devils aren't very explosive. Under a goal and a half first period seems right for this one. All right, game of the night, Canucks and the Golden Knights tonight in Vegas. You got the Golden Knights who are really struggling, and you've got the Canucks who are kind of cooled up, but they're still playing decent for sure, playing better than the Golden Knights. Golden Knights are the favorites, minus 115 tonight. What do you like in this one?
Yeah, you talk about Golden Knights slipping. The last 10 games, they're 2-7-1. But what's the best remedy for when you're not feeling well? Some good old home cooking. So I'll take the Golden Knights back at home tonight. Mark Stone is going to hopefully be back on the team because he was he got put in injured reserve, didn't he? I misread that. Yeah. All right, well, that's not going to work for him. But they did get Anthony Mantha, so maybe Anthony Mantha with another change of scenery. Maybe that can help them out a little bit. They need help. You see the line here. Nobody's expecting anybody to score a goal tonight. I'll take Vegas at home.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about Vegas. I'm going to go with the Canucks. I'm going to go the other way. I watch Vegas a lot, and they don't look very good since Mark Stone went down, and they've had some other injuries as well. So I do think they're trying to shore it up. They're trying to make this team competitive for the last 20, 25 games, get them into the playoffs at least. But I think the Canucks go in there and beat them tonight. I think they're just playing a little bit better. All right, let's go to the racing. Race of the day coming to Oakland Park. We're going to go Oakland Park race 8 today for the race of the day. Don't get so excited, Magic. I can see it all over your face. Allowance race here at Oakland. Who do you like in this one, Magic?
It's just kind of a weird, it's sloppy at Oakland. It's muddy at Aqueduct. It's muddy at Gulfstream. If we were at Santa Anita, they probably wouldn't race because of the amount of rain that we got yesterday. So it's just kind of a blech kind of day. So why not go to Oakland for that? Listen, I had 2 horses I liked in here. One is the one that you're going to go with. So I'll talk about the other one, so I don't steal your thunder again. I'll go with the rail horse, Dream Streak. I think 12-1, you're getting a really nice price on a horse that if you ignore last out in the 6 furlong allowance race, where it kind of chased the pace and just kind of faded it right off. The previous races, a lot of them very strong and good enough to compete against this group. There really isn't, if you ignore the morning lines, there really isn't a big standout here. Like some of the better horses seem like they're drawn way outside. I didn't want an outside horse with that short run into the first turn. I think the one horse can be on the lead, doesn't have to be on the lead. You got good trainer stats. You got Harry Hernandez riding the horse for the first time. But the fact that the horse in 2 starts as a 5-year-old had time form ratings that are as good as anyone in this field right now at 12-1, and I know you've got early speed with the short stretch at Oakland. Why not? I'll go with the one Dream Streak on top.
I really like that pick. I actually have Dream Streak in second in this spot. I don't know if we're going to get 12. I thought this morning line was weird. I don't know if we're going to get 12-1 on that horse or not, but I think it makes a ton of sense. And I think your points are kind of valid. I think the big problem and why I didn't go with Dream Streak in this one is I do see some other speed signed on. I think the 3 can go, the 6 can go, the 2 maybe. I think there might be enough speed where maybe she loses it late in this one. And that's why I went with the number 9 Insensitive on top, if I could speak. Listen, I think this horse, 2 races back, nice maiden win going 1 mile and 16th, and then came back with an allowance over the slop. First try against Winners, ran really well, only got beaten a length and a quarter. Now we got the second try against Winners here. I think it's going to be good enough for number 9 Insensitive to get it done. So I went number 9. I do like the 1 a little bit as well. I'm kind of with you on the outside posts. I thought about the 11 for a long time here, flashy last, but man, oh man, first time with Asmussen, probably going to improve, but that outside post going 1 mile at Oakland can be tough sometimes.
Yeah, that was really, if there was a bunch of scratches that happened, I'd go 9-11 instead in this spot. The 11 just one of those spots that Mike Somich would say, like, stable up, play her back next time and hope she gets an inside draw, because I mean, even those last 2 races when she was, 4th beat 9.5, and then the last race scratched it off, she broke in the air and wasn't ever involved in the race. Like, there's a lot of really good races on this page. She broke her maiden at Keeneland for Brad Cox. Like, this is a good filly. She's got talent. So just the post position sucks. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see if she can overcome it, maybe get a little bit of speed on her early there and maybe get it done. And it looks like Dennis is going with the 11 as well. So that'll be interesting to see what happens with a flashy lass in the spot. Pretty good race today at Oakland. That's why we picked it. All right, let's go. Let's let you go first. Go your best bet today.
It's funny, too. I see this. Rob was talking about race 6. You got Petulant coming back 5 days after running in the stymie. That horse, and then there's another one that is scratching out of this race. I don't have the PPs up to remember, but both Dutro horses. The Dutro horse that won got scratched out of this. It's okay, you won. We're gonna let you have a break. The one that lost, you're going right back into this race.
They actually just scratched they scratched the 7 as well. They on did. The late or on the scratches just came out. Yeah.
Oh, darn.
So neither one of them run.
Sorry, Rob, you're not going to get a good price on Novarax, because I did think that was a decent pick there. Aqueduct race 3, number 5, Talking Pharaoh. Listen, my girl Linda Rice keeps getting pulled down by the man at Naira, and it's annoying. Right now, she's gotten pulled down again. Jesus. I'm still on the Justice for Linda train, but she's got to sit out a suspension right now because the horse tested positive for Butte. Well, whatever. Listen. Hands the stable over to her nephew once again, Adam Rice, her nephew. And every time this has happened, things just keep right on clicking, because it doesn't matter what the man tries to do to Linda. Her horses are still going to do Linda Rice things. So I'm going with the 5 Talking Pharaoh here. Last time out, it for Linda. Was in a 35K race and kind of chased the pace and faded right off of it. But we're at the 14K level. The horse broke the maiden at 40K. So this is the right spot. This is something you taught me a while ago. When you break your maiden for a price, claiming price, come back at half that price about, and that's where you should be competitive. Managed to beat starter allowance horses at Saratoga in this first start after breaking the maiden. But I look at this field, Aaron, and there's one horse in here, the 1A, Face of Barrio, if it still stays in. It's probably going to be the early leader. That horse loves to be speed and quit. It's the kind of horse that you and I like sit here and sometimes we try and pick. We're like, this is the time. It doesn't hit that wall at the 8th pole. This horse is going to hit a huge ass wall at the 8th pole. 5 is going to be sitting right behind. I'm expecting Talking Pharaoh shoot right on by with either a pressing or stalking trip and get the job done. Jose Lascano in this saddle still for it's Linda's top rider. It's Linda's horse. I don't care that it's under Adam Rice. This is still Linda's horse.
All right, you're going to go Talking Pharaoh. That's a horse that I've bet quite a few times, so I think that makes sense here. We'll see what happens with that one. Good job. Go, Linda, go, right? Justice for Linda. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go Gulfstream Park for this one. Gulfstream Park race 8. I'm going to go with the number 1, Falarius. How would you say that name?
Falarius? Wow.
Falarius?
I'm going to look at what that means.
I think it's Falarius. I think you're right. Yeah, that makes more sense than Falarius. That doesn't make any sense.
That sounds kind of phallic.
You know what? I actually spelled it wrong. Hold on. There. Falfurious.
Oh, this is a city in Texas. And it was based off of a word it's an Indian word that means the land of heart's delight.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, let's see if this Indian word horse can get it done here today. We are trying. That had to have been wrong in some way. We're on the synthetic here for this one. Falfurious is a horse that was not very good on the dirt. And I got the synthetic at Gulfstream on December 3rd. Nice maiden special weight win. Really easy win. Was 3-5 last time out at this level and did lose. That's the bad news. But it was the first race against winners. And the horse ran pretty well, got second, only beaten a length. I thought it was a pretty good performance. Today, I think the big key here is draws the rail, should just hit a nice pocket trip right off the lead behind maybe the 4, maybe the 6. And I think tips out and gets it done today. Closed up last time, just wasn't quite good enough to get it done. You look at these other horses today, I think the one just looks way better. So I went with Gulfstream Park, race 8, number 1, Falfurious. All right. Papa Dude sent one in. He's not here, but he did send one in. He's going to go with Tallerton State tonight, -5.5. So Magic, another made-up name, right? Tallerton State, -5.5 tonight. He said they're 22-7 and are at home against an average Utah Valley team. They should be able to cover a reasonable spread here. They're one of the best teams in this conference. So Tallerton State, -5.5. What are you puzzled? What's going on?
What the hell is this? What is that Tarleton? Like, what?
Well, they're in Texas. Believe it or not, I've seen Tallerton State play before.
What the hell is what is their mascot? The Wingdings?
I don't know. They haven't been Division I all that long. When I watched them play, they were Division II. But I have seen them, and they are pretty good. They've always been pretty good.
Oh, here's the creativity. Like, you have a weird ass name like Tarleton State or with Turtleton State, and you're the Texans. They couldn't come up with anything better than we're the Texans. Like, maybe that's why they do it, is to be like, no, this is where we're located. You've never heard of our bullshit school. We're in Texas. We're the Texans.
I don't know. I just read what he sends me. No, honestly,
I see why he skipped out today. My goodness.
No, because he always has these dumb ones. Well, they win, but he always has these schools we've never heard of. But again, they're in Texas, and I have heard of them, and I've actually seen them with my own 2 eyes play a basketball game. And maybe 2, actually, that I think of it. So Tallerton State, they actually played in Joplin, and that was way back in maybe 1999 or 2000. So anyway, not that anybody cares. But yeah, Tallerton State, -5.5. All right, we got to get Magic out of here so he can go to his favorite appointment. But let's go to it here. And like I said, I spelled this wrong on the sheet here. I'm going to Gulfstream Park race 8, number 1. Magic's going to go Aqueduct race 3, number 5, Talking Pharaoh. And then Papa Dude going Tallerton State, -5.5. Obviously 0-0 for the week as we start a new week, up $1,190 for the year. That now, I had somebody ask, I was going to let somebody know, those are bet based on $100 win wagers on our best bets, right? So if you bet $100 on all of our best bets throughout the whole year, we're up $1,190. So, if you're new, that's how we kind of calculate that moving forward. So, all right, Magic, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Magic Mike Show, 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific, Tampa Bay Downs late pick 5.
All right. Due to Bet Sports, 5 p.m. Central. So just after the Magic Mike Show, Due to Bet Sports will be. I have not heard from Jared today. That might mean Blinker's off is late tonight. I really don't know. Can't give you a time on that one. All right. We're going to get out of here, guys. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you right back here on the channel soon.